Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lost in the Real. This is Shawn,
And this is Morgan.
and we are going to be doing a review of The Hunt. And The Hunt is a 2020 film that you can watch on video on demand, and it stars Hilary Swank and Ike Barinholtz and Emma Roberts. And what is her name, Morgan? Please help me.
Betty Gilpin. You like literally listed everyone besides the main actress.
Okay. Um, And also, this is going to be a spoiler review, just to let everybody know, because we probably will get into some nitty gritty aspects of it. So,
And essentially is a political satire, specifically about this time where you just have the two sides, conservatives and liberals, playing the most dangerous game, the novel about humans hunting humans. And it is, I'm just going to dive in, Shawn. It is
let's dive in.
offensive, right? It is offensive. It is gory. It is incredibly violent, and it is unapologetic in its political content. And I loved every second of it for the most part. I really enjoyed the film, but I heard that it caused a lot of controversy. Tell me about it.
It definitely caused a lot of controversy. So, when the first trailer came out, and before our leader of our country, he hadn't even seen it, but he had seen the trailer, and he basically said it was just like this despicable movie, and tried to ban it and make it mean to the public. And I just think it's really interesting that that happened. But what I like is that it was the releasing was stalled, but then they used all of that controversy to like create momentum for people to see the movie, and I think it worked.
You think it worked? Did it do well in the box office? Do you know? Or
Well, it came out right before COVID, like right before, but it's been doing really, really well on demand. So I
really?
think, yeah, and I think people are slowly starting to watch it now and talking about it, and I love that because I think it should be watched by
I
everybody.
think totally. I think it should be watched too. What I mean, so again, like spoilers, it takes place with the liberal elite hunting apparently deplorables who are just as like conservatives, and it just turns into a shit show like immediately, right
It,
out, like right when it starts. I loved it.
I have I have so many feelings with the movie, like so many different ideas. To start off, and starting off with the beginning of the film, like literally there's Emma Roberts, and you're like, oh, she's gonna be the star of the movie. And then she's, like doing her thing, and you're like, okay, like, and then boom, she's gone. Like you have no idea what's gonna happen in this movie the whole entire time, because
The
literally
whole entire time.
they're so unafraid, or like to just, off people. It's amazing.
It's amazing. Like I agree. Like I saw Emma Roberts, and not that these are not A-list actors, but they're more like TV A-list actors.
Yeah.
And watching it, I'm just like, you have the handsome male lead who's kind to Emma Roberts and helps her, and you just assume it's going to be that kind of trope of like the young man helping the kind of helpless woman, and then just immediately like boom, boom, no longer there.
Nope.
And it's just, and at that point, I get the feeling of this film because I didn't watch the trailer, I didn't know much about it, and uh, it's just like it kept me on my toes, and I'm just like, what's gonna happen? Like I didn't know what was gonna happen, and I love watching a film like that.
Me too. Absolutely. It shocked me the whole entire time. And then I kept thinking, I'm like, why were people so like scared to watch this movie, or they talked so much crap on it without even seeing it? And I don't know. I don't think that it necessarily is on either side of the political spectrum. I think it's literally just kind of open to the fact that we're all humans and we're all kind of idiots.
Yes. Okay. But Shawn, it's so funny that you like how like the entire film is just like all humans, everyone on both sides, liberal and conservative, are bad and kind of deserve to die. Because that's what the lead character, Hilary Swank's character, quotes from Animal Farm with the snowball quote of "No sentimentality, comrade. War is war," and he's saying all humans should be dead. So like in the beginning of this film, I don't know why people are offended because that's foreshadowing right there, and I love that.
I mean, it might have been the best marketing campaign ever. Like, not ever, but like it was really, really good. Like, just to get people to watch it because, Trump saying like this is like liberals are crazy and they made this movie and whatnot. But I really do not think that it lets anybody off of the hook. I think that they dig into all liberals, all conservatives, and they just, everybody's on the same playing field.
Totally, everyone is a target for just being bad, and I love that. And
Yeah.
I didn't like any of the characters, and our lead, played by Betty, is kind of the one neutral who's quiet for the most part, and it was just great. But yeah, I love that.
I, so I know I can't remember her fucking name because I just don't know her. Like I haven't seen her before. I'm not it's just this movie that I've seen her in, but Betty Gilpin
Yeah,
is
and
I think she's amazing.
amazing. And again, how
Like
this film kind of, oh, go ahead.
no, I just think like I was so impressed by her the first time, and I actually did not like this movie the first time or like I was indifferent on it the first time I watched it. Watching it a second time now, I'm like so more gung ho. Like I love this movie, and I think she is the main reason why I love this movie because she is just like she's the independent, like she's that middle woman, and she's so like she just like everyone pales in comparison to her.
Don't they? And like, she really doesn't have too much dialogue in this
Nope.
entire film. And actually, not a lot. I mean, it's a political satire, but really, it's just like a couple like lines to show like the very basic character, and then it's just like carnage, 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 and I love it. And but Betty, like, so good. I wish you should. She's in a lot of. Again, this is like A-list TV show actress cast, I think, in my opinion, and she is so good. You can find her in Glow and Nurse Jackie in the later seasons. Check her out.
Oh, to watch Nurse Jackie. I've always meant to watch that.
But I love Betty, and I hope she gets more recognition for this character that she's played. Um,
Hmm.
and just beautiful, like going back to the carnage and just like the fight scenes, that like not knowing where it's gonna go. It's beautiful. I just like I didn't know it was so political when I was gonna watch it. I just thought it was gonna be like The Hunt, cool, and I just wanted kind of nonstop violence and gore, and I got it, and I'm super happy about it. Plus comedy, plus some political stuff. Great.
So when I first watched it, I think I was like bewildered by it. Like I just didn't know what the hell I was watching. And I think that's why like it just I didn't like it as much the first time because I didn't understand where it was going. Because it's insanely violent. Like it's a lot. It's extremely political. It's in your face. Like it's just like so blatant. All of the like the politics that are going on in this thing. And then this time around, I realized how freaking hilarious it is.
It is
Like,
so funny.
like, like I laughed out loud so many times, and I was like, was I in a different mindset when I watched it the first time? Because this movie is kind of hilarious. Like,
I I know you mentioned the timing with COVID and how it didn't do too well. And this is my second time watching it, and I agree. The first time I watched it, I was just like kind of like I don't know how I feel. Like I'm kind of offended, but also like should I laugh? And I think that's the problem with the timing of this film. Like again, it might have been too soon. I don't know. I think it's still just a little too heated right now to be even considering this. But if you give it a little bit, maybe in 2018, if it were released, maybe a little bit better response from the audience, we wouldn't be so like, no, I'm not that person, like kind of
Right.
response. I don't know.
I personally think that it is the right time for this movie to come out and for people to watch it because I think if you kind of like open up your eyes just a little bit to all different viewpoints, that you can kind of just see like this is a movie making fun of our culture, and it's not hating on anybody. It's just like
Well,
these are fun things about who we all are and our different viewpoints, and we should just make fun of ourselves rather than taking ourselves so seriously.
exactly. And I think it's hard for people to watch this and not take it serious, or like they take it too seriously. When really just have fun, enjoy the gore, and laugh a bit at yourself and any political views you might have, and just it's like I just that's why I think more people should watch this because you just need a chance to laugh at like politics in general.
Honestly, we really need like something to just like psh, psh, everybody, wherever you are, whoever you are, just like wake up a little bit and just, let's just try to have a little bit more fun and a little bit more happiness in our lives. And so, what would you grade The Hunt?
um, as much as I really enjoy it, I don't think it should have gone reviews. It's like a C plus. I love the violence and stuff and the characters. I know,
Okay.
but I
A
mean,
C
it's
plus.
still a C plus. I don't know. It's great, but I'm still like my gut says C plus. It's not amazing. I just don't think people should hate on it as much. C plus.
Okay, so that's like a very middle of the road grade. Why do you think that it's middle of the road?
Because I love the violence and the action, but I've seen better. Like it's really enjoyable. It shocked me, like them killing people left and right and not knowing what was going to happen. But um, the political stuff can be wearing sometimes. I can see this not aging well as a film. Honestly, I don't know. I just, I,
I
if I wanted, good. Oh no, let me finish. If I wanted to watch action and gore, this is up there. But there are other things that I would want to watch first. That's it.
Okay. That
Would
makes
you?
sense. That's like where I was at when I watched it the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And this time, I honestly, like the whole entire time, I'm like, this movie 100% is going to be a cult classic. It will stand the test of time. And that's what I
Really?
do. I think
Huh.
it's going to be one of those movies like it's very divisive right now and people are going to, you know, not understand it maybe, but I think with time it's going to get a little bit sweeter.
Okay.
Um,
Cult
and
classic sweeter though. That's saying a lot.
I do. I honestly do.
Huh. I respect that. Okay.
And
Yeah, I respect that. So wait, what's your letter grade then?
so I originally gave it a C, middle of the road. I will give The Hunt an A minus. And
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. Damn.
I had so much fun watching this movie. I can't tell you how many times I laughed.
Or just like Betty's one-liners, like "You fucked up, bitch!" Like,
Like, that's why I think this movie will hold up. People are going to remember this movie once they see it and remember what a weird, fucked up time we are in when this movie came out, and hopefully we will be out of it soon, and then they'll watch it and remember how crazy it was.
okay, I respect that. Now you're making me question it, but maybe I'll have to
No,
rewatch it and then we can do like another.
I
I,
know. Maybe third time's a charm,
yeah,
girl.
I
Third time's a charm.
totally. And no matter what, like even if my and people don't agree with my letter grade, I do hope this just gets people to rewatch it. If they didn't like it the first time, if they didn't want to watch it because of whatever else was going on, like give it a chance. I think you might enjoy it.
And we are lost in the reel. And please subscribe to our channel and watch our latest videos, and we'll see you next time. Take care.